I don't know, don't you just want more for your life? Like, straight up. It's not so much about making it seem like your circumstances right now are terrible. It's not so much about that. It's literally about what is it that you want in your life, okay? And then what are you doing on a day-to-day basis to get there? I learned firsthand, man, that life just happens, legit. Like, there's so many things that you can't control in life that we forget about the things that we can control. Your input. What are you putting into it? Your input always has to be greater than your output. You can't pick and choose when you want to go 100%. You can't. That's hard. But what you can do is focus on doing the 1%, showing up every day, no matter how big or small, as long as you're doing something small enough to move the needle. That's all you need to do. You know, I recently had to cut back on working out, man. I had to cut back how much I was lifting but I was noticing that I was getting stronger, but as I was getting stronger, I was hurting more. Didn't make sense. You know, so I've been doing some research. I even talked to my uncle and he said, well, you ever thought about lessening the weight? My pride got in the way. It did, a little bit. The honest truth isn't always the most comfortable truth. A lot of times you can get slapped in the face. And that's what life does. Life slaps you in the face sometimes. But what matters is how you react to it when it happens. You know, are you going to get back up and push through it? Or are you going to sit there and just let the same thing happen over and over again? And that's what a lot of us are dealing with. We don't realize how much our life is on autopilot, right? And you forget to take accountability for it. There's so many circumstances that are outside of your control. That's why they're on the outside. What's your mindset? How are you thinking on a day-to-day basis? How are you feeling when you're trying to show up when you don't feel like it? Sometimes it ain't always about alignment. It's just simply just showing up. You gotta think small progress is better than no progress at all. So make 2 days go into 4 days. 4 days turn into a week. Next thing you know, you got 2 weeks under your belt, and then months and so forth. It's compound interest. You're just building it. That's the first thing, man. It's just showing up for yourself. Showing up for yourself, being consistent, taking no days off. Make sure it's an earned day off. Now, let me explain that. There's nothing wrong with going 100% every day, even when you don't feel like it. But the problem with trying to go 100% every single day is like asking for perfection. That's insane. 1% every day. That's improvement. That's how you get successful. You gotta focus on the inside. Literally, are you doing compound interest? You know, I didn't go to the gym today, but I spent 10 to 15 minutes this morning doing mobility. That's something. It's adding a benefit. It's adding a value towards your goal. That's what the 1% is. If you could understand this, this is gonna help simplify your life tremendously. Just gotta keep showing up, man. It doesn't have to be perfect. What it means is being consistent, disciplined. It's knowing the power and doing the thing when you don't feel like it. I don't feel like going to the gym, but I'm gonna get my ass up and go anyways. A lot of this is balanced. Well, how do you balance between going hard, or how do you balance? That's why you gotta track your goals, man. That's why you gotta track your progress. That's gonna let you know right there. Tracking your progress, setting an end date on things, but it just helps magnetize your focus, man. It's like an amplifier. You know when you're wasting time. You know when you're slacking. You know when to pivot. You know when to make changes. That's how you get ahead. That's how you build mental toughness, so when life is getting difficult, when things start slowing down, no progress is being made, you're appreciating the journey. You're just gaining experience, okay? Remember, an L is not always a loss. A lot of times it's a lesson. Mindset, discipline, staying consistent. Those three things. The order doesn't even matter. They all work together. Hey man, if you made it to the video, thank you so much. Please drop a comment in the box below. If anything in here resonated with you, please let me know. And yeah, man, shout out to everybody joining the community. We hit 500 subs, so we're making progress there. This is just a spur of the moment video, man. It's just that question you gotta ask yourself, man. Who are you becoming? You gotta ask yourself that. And if you know who that person is, if you know what their life will be like, just think about your ideal version. Think in your life right now that you want to be better, be improved. Visualize how much different you'll be when you obtain that. You know, you'll be happier. You know what I'm saying? You have a better mindset. Now, once you get that, every day, ask yourself, okay, would that version of myself do what I'm doing right now? Who are you becoming?